Now, you've got some interesting projects coming up, and you mentioned to me earlier about Kolan of Pattaya.
Yes, we've been doing some work for a client who's got some interest on Kolan, and I think it's an island which, from our days in North Shore and North Point, we felt the Pattaya of all the locations was the one that was going to have the sustainable tourism demand, and I think it's obviously been hit last year, and it's probably going to still take another year or so to recover from that. But we see Russians, we're seeing Indians now, we're seeing a lot of Middle Eastern customers in alongside the Chinese, the Taiwanese and Koreans. So Pattaya's really got a lot to offer.
Yeah. I mean, other parts of Thailand that you think
well, obviously Phuket and
yes.
Krabi and those areas will continue to attract tourism, and hopefully some of the more remote areas will also do so. But I think the major sectors, say particularly Pattaya and Phuket, will continue, I think, to be the main focus for tourists.
Are you looking beyond Thailand or just focusing?
No, I think we're going to stick to Thailand for the moment.
Yes.
I think it's there's opportunities, no doubt, in Vietnam and Cambodia, but I think we take the view that we know this market, and that's where our strength is.
What do you think the weaknesses of the market are right now?
Weaknesses. I think a lack of confidence in many sectors. The banks obviously are still very reluctant to lend money on projects unless they're very, very bankable, and that's one of the issues that we're finding, that debt financing is very hard, and that's going to continue. So people that have got cash obviously are in a good position. I think that the opportunities in terms of investors, a few years ago there were a lot of foreign investors. I see a lot less now. Very few funds seem to be looking at Thailand. Opportunities around the world are also pretty good. So a lack of, I think, inward real estate investment is definitely noticeable.
And the strengths?
Oh, well, Thailand is still a great place. It's got everything. It's got the infrastructure in terms of its roads, its power, its hospitals. It's got everything in that regard. It's still a very, I think, quite an affordable place to come and visit and stay. So it's got, I think, apart from possibly Vietnam and possibly Malaysia for different reasons, there's not really much competition.
I mean, obviously you've given Thailand your vote of confidence, a big change in your life, and you've stayed on.
Well, I wouldn't say that big, to be honest. I think there's very little change in that regard. A new challenge, for sure, yes. But not really a big change.
So for you personally, I mean, where would you like to be in the next couple of years?
Well, still in Thailand, I hope, but I was talking to somebody earlier today who just got back from Brazil, and he was expanding the virtues of South America. So there are obviously other places in the world, but no, I'll still be in Thailand.
Yes. And obviously you've got family, got friends here, and who knows, a lot can happen on the horizon.
For sure.
So what's to finish up, I guess, what's your message for this year ahead in terms of the property scene?
Well, I think you've got to be cautious, but I think definitely Thailand has still got a lot of opportunities, and I think now is the chance to take those opportunities. I think in 2 or 3 years' time, pricing and the market will have recovered quite strongly. So I think the opportunities are now in the next 12 to 18 months.
Thanks, Nigel. It's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you.
Property Profile, brought to you by the Nova Group.